Hello, 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 my lovely friends. Thank you for joining me here on a journey in light. My name is Joy. Hello. Today's pick a card, we are doing a will they return? Will your person return back to you? Will they come back? That's what we're looking at. We're going to try our best to answer that question. I will throw a win in there. I do have these months of the year cards from my tea leaf fortune telling cards, but there is a disclaimer on that. So guys, you have to understand, and I will say this at the beginning because most people skip this intro, so at the beginning of each pile I will be talking about this again, and when I use the things, there is a disclaimer on timing. So people, it's, you know, be more concerned about like what the cards show if they're coming back than the time, because people have this beautiful God-given right of free will, which makes any future telling of definites very hard to nail down to a time frame. But for fun, and because everyone asks me all the time for a win, I will, just for fun, throw out a win just to keep in your back pocket, just to have in your head, because I get it. People like to know when. So we will do that. But again, just please have an understanding that people have free will. People change their mind day to day. Think about the things you change your mind on. So just know that that's just kind of just to keep in your back pocket as an idea. So I will give you guys that, but just understand that there's not a definite there, but just you know, for somebody it will be true. So anyway, so we have 3 piles today. We have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. So pile 1 is my favorite brass flower I got from World Market. Last time I was there, I don't think they have these anymore, so I'm glad I got it when I did. It's beautiful. I think it's supposed to be a paperweight. I don't know. I love it. Doesn't matter. Pile 2, we have this amethyst wand pointed thing. Amethyst is so cool. Like, everyone knows I talk about it a lot. And then pile 3, we have Seppertine, which is really awesome. It's a personal favorite of mine that really helped with some heart activations for mine. Like, even just initially getting this, I couldn't hold it. Like, I got it in the store and my heart just started like vibrating so crazy that I had to put it down. But even in the bag, I was like, woo! So I felt like a massive like heart activation after I got this. So pretty cool. It wasn't scary. It was just like, I don't know how to explain it. It was like having heart palpitations, like very anxious, but in an excited, non-scary way. Anyway, so, okay, so we have pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Take a moment, take a deep breath, go with whichever pile you're drawn to most. You could have, if you're feeling drawn to more than one, you could have messages in more than one pile. Always remember, this is a general reading, so not everything's going to resonate for everyone in every situation. So take what does, leave what doesn't. If you're drawn to more than one pile, you just might have one message in one and some in the other. Just go with whatever. So the timestamps will be in the description box below, and I will see you at your pile. Thanks, guys. Hello, my lovely friends for pile 1. Today we are discussing, will your person return? Will they be back? You know, we're going over that. You guys pick this beautiful brass flower I have from World Market. I don't think they sell it anymore, so sorry, but I love it. So we are using one of my classic Rider Waite style decks. I will have a link to it. It's just off of Amazon. Nothing super crazy. But we are going over, you know, will your person return? So to the best of my ability, I do have some months of the year. We will pull one of those at the end of the reading to see, you know, if they're going to be back, possibly when. Again, when is very, very hard to tell, but I will give you guys just a month to keep in your back pocket, just to keep in mind. But Again, people change their mind. We all have free will, so nailing down a win is hard. Nailing down a definite will they return is hard, but I try my best to give you guys some information. And again, this is a general reading, so it will be true for some of you guys, you know. So let's just see what comes through. Any messages you guys know I will relay. And let's see. So we are asking the question, will your person return? Pile 1, will their person return? Information. This deck is sliding all over the place. Surprised no cards have fallen out yet. I love when they do, but if they don't, I'm also guided just to pull them. Those are way too many. All right, this one. We have a 6 of Wands in reverse. Okay, they're staying upright. All right, the Sun. We have the Hierophant. The Knight of Swords. We have an Ace of Pentacles. We have a Queen of Pentacles. We have a 2 of Pentacles. We have a King of Cups. So right off the bat, I'm definitely getting a sense that they definitely miss you. They do think about coming back. Like there is action wanting to come towards you. There's a sense of fear. I'm fearing like, I'm hearing they're afraid that they won't be successful coming back, or this person really wants to make sure they're good enough and have enough to give you when they do return. But this person, I'm hearing they definitely think about it a lot. They want to come back. They want to come forward to you. They're afraid of getting rejected is what I'm being told. They're afraid the little offer that they have, this is a sign of new beginning. So when this popped up, this makes me very excited during this reading, for, you know, being able to give a lot of you guys, this person will be returning with an offer of a new beginning. But I'm hearing like they're definitely afraid of getting rejected. You are like the sun to them, and they feel like they don't add up is what I'm hearing. You might be a little bit of, I'm hearing for some of you guys, you might be a little bit of an intellectual. Maybe you guys have more schooling than they do, and they're not sure like how, yeah, I'm feeling very like, one of you guys went to a lot of college, someone might have not gone at all kind of vibe, and they just feel less than from you, even though this person isn't stupid by any means, but it's like that, just you guys came from different backgrounds is what I'm hearing. Or it could be vice versa, like, you know, they might have went to a lot of school and you didn't. I don't know. There's a contrast there from some of you guys. This also could be like a religious difference from some of you guys. So if that's ringing true, this, you know, is probably your pile. Is there is some sort of either education level difference here, or possibly a religious difference that has maybe kept you guys apart, or maybe is what broke you guys up. And some of that is just this feeling of not feeling good enough or not fitting in your world is what I'm hearing. But it's not like this person isn't smart or you aren't smart or vice versa. It's just like different worlds. Like I'm just hearing like there's just a lot of differences between you guys, and they're just trying to figure out how to balance that. So it's a lot of like, I'm hearing this person thinks about it a lot. They kind of try to hold back on their feelings, even though our King of Cups upright has a tendency to be stoic anyways with their emotions. But I'm just hearing like they've always tried to keep their emotions in check when it's come to you. Like they try not to even dwell in that, you know, too much. But you definitely are like the sun. Anytime the sun pops up, I know I talk about this life a lot, is like you feel like the warm sun on their face. But again, I'm just feeling like they don't feel like they're quite good enough for you. So I really feel like you're the one with like either more success, maybe a higher, you know, class. I don't know why that's coming through. I know it's different in different countries and a lot of different people from a lot of places around the world, but I'm hearing like a different like class level possibly. They just don't feel like they add up to you. Like you're like the prince or princess, and they're just like a peasant. And this, it could be just completely delusional in their mind, but again, this is just how they're thinking towards you. But they do want to come back with a new offer. They do want to come towards you. And I hear very quickly, like our Knight of Swords, I mean, he's rushing in with his thoughts like, I want to tell you how I feel, but it's like, I'm scared to really to give you it all, because what if you reject me? Because we're starting, like, we start this off with this feeling like the Six of Wands is very like a successful card. They're so afraid of not being successful with this offer, because you are the sun, and they don't even have like they don't feel like we have a Queen of Pentacles, which is very strong, grounded, in material worlds, and with it being reversed, I just keep hearing that they just don't feel like they have enough to even offer you. And I don't really feel like you as a viewer even cares about that, but it is important to this person. Like, they want to provide for you, they want to be everything you need. And again, this weird disconnect is, it's just whatever this difference is, there's just a big difference between the two of you guys, and it's held them back. It's caused them a lot of fear. It's caused them a lot of just like limiting beliefs have been surrounding this connection a lot, and is what holds this person back. But they definitely want to come forward. They want to return. They miss you. I'm hearing, like, when I pulled the sun, I'm heard like, I miss you so much is what popped into my head. I miss the sun. I miss, like, you need the sun to live. Like, they kind of feel like they just miss you so much in their life. I'm going to pull some of these real quick. Let's see. Don't worry, I'll pull a win. Children. Your love life is being affected by children. So some of you guys could have children. They could have children. Maybe that's what this disconnect is. Maybe you have children. They don't know how to handle that, or vice versa. They don't know how you would handle their kids. I don't know, but kids somehow, there could be one of you guys want kids, one of you guys doesn't. Something, I think there's a divide of surrounding children, or you guys both have kids and they don't know how that meshing of the family would work. Let's pull. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So yeah, I feel like this person just hasn't been able to be free to go after you and go after they want, because I'm hearing limiting beliefs. This person needs to free themselves from the limiting beliefs in their mind about what they can have and what they can have with you. So, all right, we're going to go ahead and go with this. I know I said this in the beginning. I know a lot of people skip over my beginnings, and that's completely fine. I yammer. But I have to say, I'm going to give you guys whatever comes out here, but just know people change their minds so much. It's so hard to nail down a time. So just take this with a grain of salt, just something to keep in your back pocket. Like, if they come back, it could be in this month. I know that people like to have that, and it's kind of fun. So again, just take it with a grain of salt. Just keep it in mind, and we'll see what comes up. So for pile 1, please, when is the person going to return? Nope, we have 2 that popped up. Well, we already passed June, but we have July. So it's either this month that we're in or next June, according to these 2 cards that popped up. That's crazy. These are mixed, so they're not even side by side on here. So again, keep that in your back pocket. But for some of you guys, this could be really true, that this person could be coming back this month, at least to come back with communication, return back into your life somehow, in some manner. And I feel like it'll be swift communication, that it will be. And then for some of you guys, it could just be like almost a whole year away. So, but again, timing, that will be true for some of you guys. A lot of people watch these, but don't stake your claim in that too much, please. But I just did it too because a lot of people ask, and I give you guys what you ask for. Just be careful what you ask for sometimes. But as always, general reading, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. So thank you guys so much for being here. I hope this helped answer a little bit of your question. Let me mix those in there. And I look forward to seeing you guys at a future reading. Thank you guys so much for spending time with me, and hopefully that helped answer your question, that yes, this person wants to have a new beginning. Sorry for the bright. New beginning with you. Hello, my lovely friends for pile 2. You guys picked the Ethereal Vision Tarot with the Amethyst. Today we are going over, will your person be returning? And I will give you guys, well, 2 months popped out last time, so I will say that. I'll give you guys month of the year. I always want to say it's really hard to, people change their mind. We have this thing called free will, so take that month that was given as just something to keep in your back pocket, to keep in mind. Don't set your whole life about that, but it will be true for some of you guys. But everybody asks when, so I will give you a when, but just know, like, it's so hard because people, like, we have free will, people change their mind. It's really hard to nail down a time frame, but for fun, I will give you guys one or two. So right now we are even just seeing if we're going to be using these cards. Is this person coming back? Woo. Okay, these all came back. So we have the Devil, the Six of Wands in reverse, and the Chariot in reverse. Okay, let's keep going. We have Strength in reverse. We have the Two of Cups. We have a Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Four of Wands in reverse. And the Nine of Swords in reverse. Okay. So, could be a little bit of a trigger warning in this pile. I just want to throw that out. I don't have all the messages yet, but just from, they haven't downloaded me with what they want me to say just yet. But right off the bat, I'm hearing, if in this connection there's been a lot of very codependent love tendencies, just be mindful of if you really want this person to come back in your life. If your answer is yes, keep continuing. You know, there might be some hard truths here. We do have some soul level connection cards popping up with my Two of Cups and my Four of Wands, even though it's in reverse. It's an 11-11 card. I'll just say that. I don't feel like, you know, again, I'll still pull a year card. I don't feel like this is going to happen soon. If this person comes back, it's not going to be happening soon. I hear this person has some life lessons to learn, an adventure to go on their own, some strength they have to learn, and some background and baggage they need to let go of. And I'm hearing you don't want to be there for these lessons that this person needs to learn. There is a soul level connection here. So if you're watching and this person is you feel very intensely connected to this person, there is a reason. For a lot of you guys, this is a very deep level, soul level, contract, soulmate, possibly twin flame, those kind of connections. But I'm hearing for this group, for this person, they have so many lessons they need to learn to be successful in life, and like, it would be more harmful to you to be with them at this time. I know that's very hard to hear for some of you guys, and if that doesn't feel true for you, this might not be your pile, so feel free to disregard this. I'm trying to look for the light in the tunnel on this one, guys. You know, there is a lot of love here. Like my Two of Cups, there is a lot of love, and again, but it's being clear, you know, it's the card above it is the Devil. So the Devil is a lot about either addiction, so this person could be fighting addictions. It's also about having negative views on love, which have a tendency to be codependent, maybe toxic interactions, not understanding a healthy relationship. So this person may have never, other than you, have even had healthy love in their life, so they don't even know what that looks like. So this person, and what I'm hearing, their mission is the lessons they need to learn, the mission they need to go on. Their next path through life is going to be some really hard lessons for them surrounding love, what love should be, what love should look like. And I feel like this person is so afraid of love that they're not even ready, like, to go on this just yet. Could you be there for it? Yeah, but that's gonna just understand, like I'm hearing, you would need the patience of a saint if you want to help this person find their inner strength, find their way forward, find their success in life, find their success in love. And but you know, this is a strong connection. So I'm also being reminded to tell you guys the quote, which is one of my favorites, is what is meant for me will never pass me by. So if you guys are meant to be together, you guys, your paths will cross again. And I definitely feel like, you know, I know we're looking into, will this person return? Like, even though we have a lot of blocked energy here, I'm hearing yes, they will eventually, and they actually might return before they're ready. And that is your choice if you want to go through this, but I'm hearing this is going to be a very hard road to travel with them. It can be done, but it's like you better put on your armor and be ready for some battle, because this person has a lot to go through, a lot to learn. Just they're again, with these energies popping up, for me, I'm feeling all these energies are all potentials of where this person can be. But I mean, the one good reversal is this Nine of Swords. So there's this level of wanting to let the past go, wanting to let pains of the past go, wanting to let anxiety go. Because again, I feel like this person is just like scared by love. So if you guys broke up, like you might have been the person that had the unconditional love for them, and they couldn't even accept this because this person doesn't even understand what real love really is. And you've showed them that, but you can only like accept love from someone until you truly love yourself. You can't fully accept it from somebody else. They just think you're crazy. Like, they're like, why would they even like me? Like, they might seem like they like themselves, but deep down, this person, like, I'm feeling this person does not have love for themselves at all. So they take all your kindness and all your caring words as almost like, well, you're just crazy, because why would you think that way of me, because I'm not that way, you know. So they almost can't trust you. It's that very, like, they don't love themselves enough to even trust the words that you say. Even though you're being very honest, you're coming from a pure loving place, this person just isn't ready to hear it. They could be. They just need to travel down their road. They need to do a lot of work. Again, I'm being told you could be there for them during this, but it's not going to be easy. So be careful what you ask for. Be careful what you sign up for. Try not to be wishy-washy. I know this person may have been wishy-washy with you. Try not to do that back to them, because it's not helping them learn love. But at the same time, don't be a punching bag for this person either. So stand up what's right with you. Sorry, this is going really crazy of reading, but you guys know I just relay any messages, especially with some of these cards here. I feel like a lot of you guys know what I'm talking about, and you're sitting in the middle of it. So maybe it's just time to like send them light and love and just focus on you and focus on your journey for right now, and let them figure this stuff out. You can still be there. You can still hold space for them. You can still send them love and healing, but maybe you just don't want to be involved right now. And not every lesson someone can learn in life can be from you. And then I'm also hearing you don't want to be that lesson, like the lessons that they need to learn. You don't want to be there. You don't want to be that lesson, because it could cause more issues with your guys' connection. And I hope this is helping. I hope this isn't hurting anyone too much by listening to this, but it's some truths that need to be heard. And more to be understanding, like, if you can remove your emotions a little bit and just kind of see this as letting them go on their own journey, letting them heal themselves, letting them fix themselves so they can come back to you as a better whole person, because you deserve the strong person, the successful person, the person that understands love, at least to a certain level. And I'm hearing that they need to go through some hard lessons of really, like, it's like I'm hearing this person's not going to get it until they hit rock bottom a little bit, and I'm not sure you want to be dragged down with that, because it's just going to be very painful for you. And you've already worked a lot on yourself. You've already been through painful lessons, and think about all the things that you've gone through. Like, you guys as pile 2, I feel like a lot of you guys have been through some really hard things in your life, and you're like, why is this still happening to me? Why am I still getting put into this person? You know, and you're just supposed to come from it from a, like, the reason that you've been through that and you're connected with them is because you have a level of understanding. But at the same time, look at all your life lessons. Look at all the crap that you've been through to get to where you are right now. And maybe they just haven't gone through that. So, like, they need, like, the same lessons that you went through to make you go, oh, this isn't what love is. Oh, this is what love is. All those things that defined you, that make you who you are, to make you that special, amazing, unconditional, loving person, they need to experience too. But you have to give them the ability. You have to let them go enough to let them learn on their own. I know that's a hard message. Again, I'm sorry. I feel everything you guys feel. I understand this very, very well. So please don't shoot the messenger. Just please try to take this with a level head and just of understanding. So again, it's kind of, they're telling me it's your choice if you want to try to go along with the journey. I think they're still going to keep batting you away because they can't accept your love just yet. So, all right, I pulled these cards out earlier for a reason, and I didn't know why, but I'm going to pull one of these. We're going to pull a month in a minute just to see, like, you know, when this person could possibly, it could be just when they communicate with you again. But I don't know, I'm being drawn to pull something from here. This kind of might sit true for you. Guys, watching is what I was feeling. All right, sometimes the strongest people in the morning are the people who cried all night. So again, I think you guys have this level of strength, and maybe you're listening there, you're like, oh, I could handle this, I could handle it, but do you deserve it? You know, and again, if you want to be there for this person, rock on, more power to you. I'm not saying don't, I'm just saying use your discernment and just come into it with a level of understanding. Everything you've ever wanted is on the other side of fear. So again, I feel like fear holds this person back a lot, and I think you've already gotten over that. Like you're like, they're like here and you're like in this bright, beautiful place. And again, think of everything you went through to get there, to have the view that you have on life and love. They just needed, they haven't gone through all that yet. They haven't had their aha moment. They haven't had that, and they need that. Life is a great big canvas. Throw all the paint on you can. So like, I feel like that's a message for you guys. Like, you know, in this meantime, whatever you decide to do, you know, just make sure you're living your big, great life, and you're creating what you want in your life right now. So I will pull a month. You guys heard my spiel about it. We will just do this for fun. Possibly could be communication. When are they returning? Just some sort of interaction. Let's see what comes up for pile 2, please. We have March. I mean, so that puts us, what? We're July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. So, I mean, that's a good, like, 9 months away. I mean, you could have a baby in that time. So this person could learn all these lessons in that time when they come back. I'm being drawn to the flowers on here a little bit, like something like they're going to come back sad and sorry and like asking for forgiveness. I don't know if these are I don't know what flowers these are, but I'm hearing like they're going to come back for forgiveness in March. They're going to learn some hard lessons. So that's up to your choice if you want to leave them be and let them do and just kind of expect that. And again, this March is going to be true for some people, but we know people change their mind, and so it doesn't mean that they're not. That's just because people ask me, so I'm just giving you guys what you want. For a lot of you guys, there's potential for this person to come back in March, and if that feels like forever, maybe they, you know, it's a good time frame to be separate. So pile 2, please. I hope that wasn't too harsh on anyone. I just tried to deliver the messages the best I can for your understanding. I hope that helps some, and yeah. That's it. I look forward to seeing you guys in a future reading. Thank you guys so much. Hello, 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 my lovely friends for pile 3. You guys picked the Separtine. Love that thing. You guys have the Wild Unknown Tarot. We are looking at, will your person be back? Will they be returning? This is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I will pull a month of the year, and the first, you know, sometimes more than one pops out, so I will do whatever comes out. Please, if you skip my intro, please know that doing a win is very hard because people have free will, which is a beautiful thing, but that just means people can change their minds. So just take this month that comes out, or 2 months, whatever ends up coming out, as just with a grain of salt, just to kind of keep in your back pocket to think about as a potential for win, but it's not going to be set in stone, guys. Just like any tarot reading, you know, it's people change, so this is just a current snapshot of energies and what they're going through right now. So that's the only thing I can tell you guys, is just based off of currently where they're at. So things change, I'll just say that. So that can be a beautiful thing. Everything always changes. can be scary, can be sad, but everything always changes. So let's see. Oop, we have a Mother of Cups. We have, this is my Three of Pentacles in reverse. We have a Son of Pentacles, which is the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Hermit in reverse. We have a Son of Swords, which is the Knight of Swords in reverse. We have the Hangman in reverse. We have the Page of Wands. And we have a Temperance in reverse. Wow, okay. So right off the bat, I feel like this person definitely still has a lot of love for you with our Queen of Cups here. Like that's like so much love. Three of Pentacles in reverse is, I'm hearing they're still trying to figure out how to work together with you, how to work things out. Our Knight of Pentacles is very slow moving energy. So I'll be curious to see what month comes up. But just know this person is being very methodical and slow. I have to point out, we have these cards are very, very reminiscent of each other, the Hermit and the Hangman. So, and they're a card of pause. These are both in reverse, guys. So if you guys have been separate from this person for a long time, I feel like they've really been thinking a lot about this, and they're moving out of that energy. So it's actually a really good sign to have these two in reverse in a reading, especially for what we're looking at is, will this person return? Is I think that they've really been like paused out, thinking about a lot of things, and they're ready to move forward. But we have our Knight of Swords, which tends to be a lot faster than our Knight of Pentacles, but it's in reverse. So they're still not sure how to communicate with you. They're not sure how to bring this forward. They're being very slow and steady with this. You know, they might have moved out of a Hermit energy, but they're still moving like a turtle. Like there's a turtle in this picture, you know, in this Hermit, it's like do 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 do. It's what I'm hearing. We do have a Page of Wands, which is one of our messengers. So I feel like, you know, and our wands are our creativity, they're our love, they're our passion. So and with a messenger coming up in this, I feel like you should be hearing from them. I don't know how quickly, but it will be, but I'm hearing like it'll be a little bit light and playful, this connection, this interaction you're going to have with them. We have our Temperance, which is my Divine Intervention card, Divine Timing card, which usually when it's in the upright, I usually tell people like it's, you know, it's a divinely guided pause. It being in reverse too, I feel like this pause is coming to an end very soon. This pause of this person thinking, of figuring things out, is really moving out of this. But it's funny because we have, these are very conflicting energies. We have very slow, very fast energy, like they're the pole opposite of each other for movement forward. So again, this could just be this person really wants to, but they're figuring it out, or this could be just two separate. We have a lot of people that tap into these readings, so this could be just two separate scenarios. So for some of you guys, it could be very slow moving energy, and some of you guys, it could be faster communication or faster message of, but I'm feeling like this is going to be playful, almost like, I hate to say, someone might be getting a drunk text in the middle of the night from somebody. It might be how their first initial communication, like, hey, what's up? You know, like they've let their guard down because they've been drinking or something like that. And so it's going to come across and like, you might be like, I'm not a booty call kind of call, but I'm hearing that's going to be true for some of you guys. That'll be like the initial interaction you'll be getting from this person. Again, general reading, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, but there's still a lot of love here. So, you know, we're asking, is this person going to return? I definitely think that they, especially if you guys have been in a disconnect for a while, they're ready to move out of that. They're ready to at least come forward with some sort of interaction with you. So my answer is yes. I think that they're definitely going to return. Again, it might be not necessarily the loving, caring text that you want or communication. It might be like, hey, what's up? At, you know, an odd hour or a day of day drinking for some of you guys. I'm not sure if that's true for your person. Maybe your person doesn't drink at all, so it might not be that. Again, general reading. I want to see, I'm being guided to pull some Romance Angel Oracle cards for you guys real quick to see if we can get any more information about this person. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. But what I'm hearing is just keep an open mind about this communication. They're trying. I'm hearing like they don't quite know how to make this work with you yet. So I feel like this initial like interaction, even if it you know, for some of you it could be an inappropriate time, but or just going to be of an inappropriate nature because this person doesn't quite know how to reach out to you, but they want to. So I'm hearing like this, it's going to be messy. This initial like outreach is going to be kind of messy. So keep an open mind and just see it as like as a positive connection that they're still thinking about you and are trying to reconnect. So try not to get too mad about however this comes through from them, because I feel like they don't really quite know how to move forward, and it's just their like ditch effort to reconnect with you is what I'm being told. Then we have give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. So they're still wanting to reconnect with you, you know, so they, you know, this is a card either advice to you or, you know, letting you know that they are really wanting to, you know, they haven't figured out how to do that. They want another chance in this relationship. So keep an open mind what you choose to do. I do feel like this person is going to be coming back around in your life, in your scope, in your text message, maybe in your DM. I don't know, however they choose to communicate with you, but I feel like it's going to be like not exactly heartfelt. It's not, you're not going to be getting a sorry or I've missed you, I love you. It's going to, I don't know. Either for some of you guys, it's going to be a late night what's up. Some of you guys might be like, hey, remember when you told me this? And you're going to be like, oh, really? That's how you choose to communicate with me? Just keep an open mind that they're trying, is what I'm being told. Just they're trying. It might be messy, but they're trying. So again, because all of you guys want to know when, I will give you a when. Just take this with a grain of salt. Keep it in your back pocket. Because I don't like telling people when, but and you guys understand we all have free will, we all change our mind. I'm sure you're like, yes, Joy, just shut up, give me a month. So I'm trying to see what pops out. Can we please get a month for pile 3, please? And when this is, oh my gosh, nothing wants to come out. I wanted one to fall out, but oh, okay, 2 fell out. Thank you. Thank you guys. Okay, so we have a May and a June. Wow. When I was talking about slow, this is slow. Again, don't get too heartbroken about these dates. I don't feel like this person is that slow, but that's slow. So it could be for some of you guys, it might be way next year. But again, take the months as a, you know, with a grain of salt. And or maybe you guys are watching this about someone who contacted you and they contacted you in May and June and gone silent again. I don't know. I'm hearing that might be true for some of you guys. But anyways, so there's your months. I don't think anyone wanted to hear those months, so feel free to disregard them. I don't like doing that anyways. And hopefully this gave you some insight on when you're going to be hearing from them and just some stuff to keep in mind. So guys, I definitely think they're going to be returning. I think it's just going to be slow and they're figuring it out. And I think that initial outreach is going to be kind of messy and not exactly what you are looking for from them. So as always, thank you guys so much for being here and tuning in and taking your time to spend it with me in readings. It's always an honor. Thank you guys so much. And I look forward to seeing you in a future reading. Thanks guys.